Yo, what's going on? I wanted to come and do a live real quick. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. It's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to jump up in here because today's topic is gonna be talking about about truck repair numbers. John, what's up? I'm just waiting for a few people to jump up in here because I'm supposed to been did this video for y'all, but I've been on the move. So, what up? Happy holidays. Happy Christmas Eve. C-Law, what's going on? I'm down here in North Carolina actually picking up, I think this is a chicken plant. So I was like, since I got time, let me come here, let me jump on here and do a live and get this video out the way. Yeah, I gotta go get some new hats. I go get some new hats, man. The place I go to up about the yard, they ain't been having, no radar hats and stuff like that. I gotta go get me a new LA Dodgers hat. So, yo, Reggie, what's going on, brother? Rags to riches. My Tesla stock been banging. That's good, man. Congratulations. Definitely, congratulations. Let me take this off because I'm not having to stand in front of nobody. Ugh. You know me, man. I always got my style. Okay, hey, Shin, I got a quick question. Does that Volvo have a D13 or a Cummins? A D13? That's what my truck got. So, and I got a 13 speed because I got the two splitters. So, all right, y'all. So let's jump into this topic. Let's jump into this topic. So, what was it? Last week, I was in the shop because the week before that, I had a bad shake in my stair axle. So I went and did two loads after I came back out from Thanksgiving home from that home time for Thanksgiving and delivered two loads and on the way. Well, I been had the shake, and then when I went home, I forgot to get that addressed. So I'm like, oh. So when I got back out here, yo, Lee, what's up? So when I got back out here from home time after Thanksgiving, I ran two loads, brung the load down from Illinois to North Carolina, then Carolina back to Illinois. The shake was always there, so it was driving me nuts. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want to do. I'm not dealing this. I'm not dealing with it no more. So I found the shop where I can get the stair axle replaced and find out what's going on with that shake. So when I went to the shop up in Illinois, we looked at we looked at we looked at the leaf springs. My leaf springs was bad. My cane pins was bad. I needed two new stair tires. My bushings was bad. Let me see what else. Yeah, the spring leaves, of course. my kingpins was bad, so we had to replace that. We replaced we replaced the leaf springs, the U-bolts. We got 2 new steer tires. The drive shaft was bad. We had an air leak. I replaced 2 shock absorbers on the sleeper in the back because one of them was stuck, which was on the passenger side. I replaced that, and I replaced a level valve on the back of the sleeper. So, for all of those that want to get trucks, you're going to deal with going into the shop. Then I left the truck. The first day I went there, I left the truck that night. They told me to come back the next day and be ready. So I go back over there the next morning, get there, I sit in there. 5 o'clock come around, the shop is getting ready to close. They was like, yo, you want to sleep in the truck? Because the leaf springs didn't come in yet. So I'm like, yeah, all right. Then I changed my mind. I'm like, yo, you know what? Nah, just leave it. I'm going back to the hotel. And that's the video y'all when y'all saw me at the hotel. You can't hear me? All right, y'all hear me? Let me know y'all hear me. I just turned my headset off and back on. All right, back. So, shape the world. That might be your side. All right. So, where was I? All right. So the first day I went to the shop. Good morning. Good morning. The first day I went to the shop, they told me, all right, you leaving the truck. So I left it. I went to the hotel. That's when I was at the Hilton. So they told me the truck be ready tomorrow. So I got up, went back over there the next morning. Well, checkout was 12 o'clock. So I sat there from maybe about 12:30 to 5. I guess they was waiting on the leaf springs to come in. Those didn't come in. So they was like, oh, you want to stay in the truck for the night until in the morning? So I was like, yeah, all right. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going back to the hotel and I'll be back tomorrow. But I ended up taking off an extra day. So I stayed in the hotel 3 days. So I got the repairs done. Truck running good, feeling good. I don't got that shake in the when I'm driving. So I replaced 2 leaf springs, 4 U-bolts. I got 8 wheel nuts for the driver, for the steer axle. Huckle bolts, the bolts and bushings. Kingpins, I had to replace the kingpins. I bought 2 new steer tires, Firestone. I had to replace the drive shaft because the drive shaft, not the first part from up here by the driver part. It's the second part that connects to going to the drives. So when the guy pushed it, he was showing me because we was under the truck, and he pushed it up and he was like, you're not supposed to have this play in your drive shaft. Like, you can push it up a little bit. So that's what was causing the shake. But it was time to replace the leaf springs and the kingpins and the bushings because you remember this truck is 2012. Those are all original parts there. So I replaced all that. I replaced shock absorbers on the sleeper in the back because one shock absorber was stuck, which was the passenger side. So I just replaced both of them because I was only going to replace one. Then I'm like, nah, you know what I do on the right, let me do on the left and get it out the way because eventually I'm going to have to replace it. So I just replaced both shock absorbers and I replaced a leverage valve that's behind the sleeper. And I got an advanced 3-axle alignment for the truck. So all of that came up to I got paperwork right here. Country Ghetto, what's going on? I got my alignment results right here. So everything came up to, let me see if I can put it this way. Let me drop my steering wheel down. Here we go. $5,735 in repairs last week. So for those who's doing lease purchase, those who's paid off their truck, or those who's thinking about getting the truck, this is going to happen. Remember, we driving, pulling trailers with heavy loads, potholes, going to shippers with potholes in their yard. You know, we driving 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours out the day. Some of us is idling our truck every day. So, getting your own truck used or new, you're going in the shop sooner or later. Ain't a matter of what's going to put you in the shop, it's a matter of when you're going in the shop. And 1 week you can go in the shop for one thing, and then next week something to happen, you'll be right back in the shop again. I had double weeks where I had to go in the shop. So some people, I'm glad you said that, Country Ghetto. Yo, so set up a maintenance account. A lot of places that, for drivers that's at a lot of companies, they already take a maintenance out. They take your escrow out. For those doing lease purchase, maybe some companies might do an escrow for owner operators at a particular company. They might already take it out. They might want you to save the money to the side. So I already have my own money to the side. So yes, that's another thing. Dan just made a good point. This $5,735 bill, it's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. So where I'm at, they don't take escrow out. You know, you gotta put your money up. Yep. John made a good point here. Sometimes you have to go back in the shop for the same problem you just got fixed. So let me break this down. Firestone, 2 new Firestones. Let me see. $450 a piece for both steer tires. So that's $900. 757, man, thank you for the super chat, man. For real. Thank you.